I just got some of the most hardcore tactical gear for my Nerf blasters. The question is, how useful are these accessories for your own Nerf arsenal? NFStrike was nice enough to send me these high quality products. They're not paying me to say anything, so it's my job to be as unbiased as possible and let you know if you should buy this tactical gear. First up, we got a product I've been wanting for a long time but never pulled the trigger. One of the coolest ways to display your Nerf blaster, it's the Worker Acrylic Display Stand. Immediately, I was struck by how precise the cut was of this clear plastic block. It looks high class, discreet, and has some heft to it because, after all, this base holds up a Nerf blaster. You can see the grooves carved into it, which are meant for sliding in magazines. Unfortunately, NFStrike were goobers and sent me the wrong magazines for the display stands. These are the Worker F10 555 15 round magazines. They're curved, sturdy, and have low windows to view your ammo. Just like other magazines, these ones may be more or less compatible with certain blasters and ammo types. It was peculiar because the magazines don't even lock into the magwell of the Nexus Pro, but it'll work fine with a Dart Zone Spectrum and Dart Zone Waffle Darts. They cost 13 USD, or if you're lucky you can catch a deal and get them for cheaper. However, I still prefer 20 dart capacity magazines. Is this not... Am I crazy? These Worker magazines won't fit into the grooves of the display stand. However, luckily I had a 20 round Worker magazine that NFStrike sent me like a couple of years ago, and this saved the day. This type of magazine has a mag pull style bottom, allowing you to slide this piece and insert the magazine into the display stand. Then the magic happens once you place a magazine compatible blaster on top. I mean, look at how cool it is to prop such a bulky object on top of a tiny yet secure surface area. This is by far one of the most stunning ways to show off your prized blasters. Weirdly enough, NFStrike no longer has the listing for the display stand, but you can find them on other websites for around 8 to 15 USD, not including shipping. For those who have shelf space and a blaster worthy of decorating a room, this is a relatively inexpensive and unique way that I recommend to display your blaster. By the way, affiliate links for all these products are in the description box. Next up, the most hardcore tactical helmet I have ever seen. For 130 USD. Is this something anyone needs for Nerf wars? Let's find out. NFStrike sent me this tactical helmet, wonderful outdoor experience. What a professional name. This is the thing that intrigues me the most. There's built-in illuminated fog fan. If there's an actual fan in here, I'm gonna freak out. Yo! Why does this look like an evil Marvel villain's helmet? That is pretty badass. Kind of reminds me of the Vulture. What? There is a Picatinny rail on the side. I can make my head a magazine holder. Oh my god, I'm just reading through the instructions right now, and there is a battery box in here. I actually think that there's some sort of fan ventilation system in here. Oh my god. But before I can figure out this mysterious feature, let's see all the other crazy things this helmet can do to give you an edge in Nerf wars. Probably crafted in the fires of Mount Doom, this jet black helmet is expertly constructed to bring shame to toy blaster masks, as well as provide a handful of modification options. Out of the box, the helmet is completely assembled and ready to use, but you can still mod it. Practically all the plates are easily removable and replaceable with the use of an Allen key. The rail on the side can be used to mount lights, and there's an NVG shroud on top, which has the ability to freaking mount even like night vision goggles. That just might do the trick for a nighttime Nerf war. The lenses are interchangeable. Included are some clear and other tinted color lenses. I didn't swap any of them out because the ones installed are killer. They're like mirrored sunglasses and don't obstruct my vision at all while wearing the helmet. Surprisingly, the padding inside makes wearing the helmet quite snug. There are straps and buttons that'll help you loosen or tighten the fit to your liking, so this helmet won't go flying off when running around. I'm not a big fan of the adjustable straps because they're difficult to adjust while wearing the helmet. Back to the advertised fan ventilation system. After prodding around, I found a spot inside the helmet to install 3 AAA batteries. What happens when we turn it on? It's really noisy, I have to say. I'm not sure if you can even hear me. Let's turn it up even higher. Oh, I hate that sound. I don't want to hear that sound inside my head. That sound is indescribably horrible. About 7 minutes in, and this is really starting to fog up. Let's actually see if this fan will do anything about it. Oh my god, it actually works! No way! So there was some condensation here. I have it probably at like 25 to 50% of its max power. And of course there's that whizzing noise, but it's not nearly as loud as when I have it at full blast. There's a function to it. It's not really meant to cool you down per se, but to make sure that you can still see out of the helmet. That's actually really cool to see that it's working. Speaking of fans, if you're a fan of this channel, please consider subscribing to help us reach 100,000 subscribers. I have to say the design of this battery case is absolutely horrendous. It requires Herculean strength to squeeze the batteries in and pry them out. This is definitely the biggest design flaw in what is an extremely well-crafted helmet. Remarkably, the anti-fog fan does exactly what is advertised on the box, but it does nothing to help the furnace-like conditions your head may experience while wearing this helmet for long periods of time. So, is this appropriate for Nerf wars? I have full confidence in the evil villain swagger it exudes, plus its armor-like protection against any dart projectile, but this comes at the cost of comfort. The helmet will get heavy and it'll get sweaty. At least the Velcro pads inside can be removed and washed, but what will remain is the fact that 130 USD for a tactical helmet is a lot of money. This is more suitable and actually made for airsoft, but for Nerf wars, protective glasses or less heavy-duty helmets will do the trick. On the topic of over the top, check out what happened to the most hyped Nerf blaster on the screen. Click the top right for my Every Nerf Blaster Explained series. Thanks again to NFStrike for sending these out to me. Thanks for watching, hope you do something great today and get that bread.